And we are live. How the fuck is everybody? How's everybody doing today? I figured I'd just get the swearing right out in the open. Like right done, straight through. I figure why not? Account overview. I'm checking something. Just give me a second. I wanted to all videos. I wanted to check something here. Okay. I wanted to make sure we were actually live on Rumble. I'm going to start making sure we upload there, but then go live there too, just in case YouTube would decide to say fuck off. I want to make sure that Rumble is still going. So we are live on Rumble. We are live on Twitter. We are live on YouTube and Facebook and everywhere but Instagram and TikTok because they don't have the thing to go live, like connect it all together, which I wish they would. Because I go live there too. Let's go. Monica, hello from Paraguay. Very cool. Let's go. Lacey, how are you? Angela, Bianca Adventures, Slasukin, Zabion. I don't know. Martina, how are you? Janet, what's going on? Bianca, I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing? So, Winter Breeze, Cookies, Jane, Brian, how the fuck are you? Lucy, Vegan Caramel. Hey. Sarah, how are you? Lauren, how are you? Tanya, Lena, Erica, Joshua, Sabrina, and Tamara. That's all I'm saying hello to. I'm not going to fucking just keep going. Okay, Chris and Lady Hawk, how the fuck are you? Plant-based PA. What's going on? Okay. That's it. Cobra. Sorry, fuck. ADHD is catching. And I got somebody from Sweden, so I got to say hello to them. And then El Fitty, whatever. Anyway. So today... Anyway, today's a tough. This is getting tough for me because here's the thing. I don't want to be mean. Like I don't want to be like a mean person. I don't want to just say stuff that I know is probably going to hurt the feelings of these people. But I got to tell you, this gentleman points out why. This gentleman points out exactly why. Because here's the thing. If for some reason it's a matter of that, people are just not only are they burdening society, because that's the truth. The truth is obesity, poor lifestyle choices that lead to chronic illness and disease. These chronic illnesses and diseases are burdening all of us. It burdens our society. It burdens the planet. It burdens everything. Okay. So it's one thing to be like, oh shit, I need to fix myself. Maybe I should fix myself. But when you hear what this gentleman has to say, gentleman or whatever, I think that the person, whoops, I restarted the timer that my wife was using for her class earlier or yesterday. So I need to stop that, which by the way, yoga tonight, for those of you that want to join the app, live pre-recorded classes, all sorts of stuff. Crystal taught Bozu earlier, yoga tonight, Tabata yesterday. She went with walks for people yesterday. She just fucking does it all. It's crazy. Like she's my personal coach, in life and in fitness. So I highly suggest you join the app and take her classes. It'll change your life. Then we're gonna start setting anybody that joins the app. We're gonna start setting up with programs, all sorts of stuff. We're gonna focus way more on people in the app and the hunger management support group and stuff like that. We still do have coaching, and we're probably gonna run a coaching special for Black Friday. We'll probably run it all month long in the month of November. So if you feel that the holidays are getting away from you, if you feel that you are in fact losing control of your eating, we will be there to help you. But this will probably be, and I got to be real, the last special we'll ever run on coaching. I just got to be real. So, man, perfect timing of this topic. This must be a new thing. I recently saw shit like this. It's incredible what this person, the conversation this man is going to have is incredible. Can't wait for tonight. Crystal is the yoga genius. I agree. She is a yoga genius. That's a fact. Yes. I need to get on the yoga train myself. It's amazing. So, Alan, do you have access to a pool? I love my pool. I have access to one. It's probably not going to be good for another week though after the storm, because it looked like it was a moat more than anything. And we finally got somebody. We finally got people out to take care of it though, which is excellent. And it's been crazy down here after the storm. Crazy. But yes, we do have access to a pool. It's not big enough to do laps in, but we do like to just swim and have a good time in it, and it's fun. So we're just going to get right into this and then have conversation afterwards, and I'm going to do some Q&A afterwards. I'm trying to go live a lot more often. I'm trying to do a lot more content because I want to make sure we're starting to disseminate information to people. It is getting to be very pressing that we start really helping people understand that they need to do better in life. That like it's one thing to have eaten yourself into a state of ill health. It absolutely happens. I was personally there. However, to then all of a sudden just say society needs to fucking deal and take care of me and all sorts of shit is kind of amazing. So this person, like I said, I don't know how they want to identify, but I'm going to call him a dude because he looks like a dude to me. So I'm just the scruffy bit, like the 5 o'clock shadow means to me, I don't know. However, that dude wants to identify as, dude should try harder, because that to me, this is a man. But this is calls himself Auntie Sean. So like I said, I'm not trying to be mean in any way. I just it looks like a man to me. So how you in fact present to me is how I'm going to refer to you as, and if for no other reason, because that's how you look. But we are going to listen to Auntie Sean's 1 minute video. Made sure to, I don't know if you guys can see this, but made sure to hashtag Taylor Swift, because that's the biggest thing. TikTok is literally fat talk is literally nothing but people complaining that Taylor Swift made them feel something about themselves by stepping on a scale and saying that being fat is bad, as if it's some sort of fucking shock, as if gravity doesn't fuck with them every day. So Auntie Sean here, who is in a motorized scooter right now in the middle of a store, like looking dead ass into the camera, says this shit.
To all of my fat.
Actually, can you guys hear that? Let me make sure that I got this correct. Present, share, Chrome tab. Here it is. Boom. Okay.
To all of my fat people.
To all my fat people, Auntie Sean says, sounding like they can barely breathe.
Are you tired of being in the way?
We're tired of you being in the way. I'm not going to pull any punches. I got to be real. Tired of it. I'm tired of people eating themselves to a state of ill health to the point where they need to use a motorized scooter that should be for like war veterans that lost legs, grandmas that have lived 80, 90 years that need some help. I'm fucking tired of it, Auntie Sean.
Are you tired of feeling like you don't belong?
Are you? What are you going to do about it? Because, like, for real, I'm interested.
Well, stop it.
What? Why? So you shouldn't like have any feelings about this?
Because I'm tired of being asked to move.
Then fucking move. Then be preemptive and fucking move. Get the fuck out of the way. I mean, get out. What the fuck? You're tired of being asked to move? Or why?
I'm tired of extremely small aisles.
They're not extremely small aisles. You're just extremely fucking huge. I mean, like, I'm a big fucking man. I don't think the aisles are extremely small. I mean, what the fuck? You're tired of the world not conforming to your gluttony.
In order to be packed in more things to sell.
So you're tired that the world won't conform to you, like businesses won't conform to you to sell shit. Fucking crazy.
Instead of giving people some breathing room.
Giving people some breathing room. You're the one not giving people, like, I'm tired of fat people using up more space than the person of a normalized size fucking giving and taking up other people's space. That's what's taking up people's room to breathe. For real, dude. Like, fix your fucking self. It's not the world. It's you, motherfucker.
I'm tired of going to a restaurant and tables being packed in so tight that I can't sit comfortably.
Dude, what the fuck? First of all, cook your own food because, frankly, you need to fucking probably not eat out very often. Secondly, if you don't like it, don't go to it. Don't go. Don't go to the restaurant. If you think it's packed in too tight, do not fucking go. You privileged motherfucker. I mean, you're privileged as fuck, sitting there fat as fuck, eating yourself to fat as fuckness, using up a motorized scooter for somebody that actually has a non-fucking problem that they didn't fucking that actually has a problem that they didn't fucking do to themselves. You've eaten yourself into the point, privileged to the point where you can glutton yourself to a state where you're so fat that you are going to use somebody else's motorized scooter that has probably, done something to save somebody's life, like a war veteran, or lived a long ass fucking life like some old lady. You're using up their motorized scooter. You're in their fucking way. And you yourself are all of a sudden going to you're tired of not being able to do this. You're tired of this. Too fucking bad, bitch.
Well, guess what? I'm not going to move my chair.
I'll move you. I will. If you're taking up my space, I'll move you. I'm a strong ass motherfucker. I will move you. How about that?
I do require more space.
No. You demand more space. You don't require it. You demand more because you're a glutton.
So do you. If you're plus size.
You're not plus size. You're fat as fuck. This is not plus size. This is not you've got like 15 fucking 20 extra pounds on you. This is you're ginormous. This is you have no self-respect. This is you have no fucking dignity. Imagine sitting here filming this in the middle of a fucking store, pretending like it's not a fucking real fucking point of entitlement. This is fucking ridiculous. This is where we're at with society. This motherfucker is where we're at in society. Right? I'm not saying nobody should be walking up and shaming this motherfucker, but you ate yourself to take up the space of 3 fucking people. Get the fuck out of your way.
And you deserve to take up that space.
You don't deserve shit. You don't deserve, like, how do you deserve it? How do you deserve to take up space? How does you gluttoning yourself to a state of societal burden make it so you deserve to take up more space than what you're already fucking taking? How do you deserve more space than me? Like, how do you deserve more space than other people? Why do you deserve it? Because you're able to eat more food than other people? How do you deserve it? Like, what makes you deserve it? That you're able to disproportionately burden the healthcare system due to your fucking gluttony? That makes you deserve more shit? Fucking, that's the problem is there's no such thing as fat phobia. There is obese privilege. There's no such thing as discrimination, the systematic marginalization of fat people. No, excuse me. The systemized marginalization of plus size people. You're not plus size. There's not a plus to you. There's just fatness. You shouldn't say plus. It should be multiply people. Multiply size, multiple size. That's what it is. It's multiple size. It's not plus size. It's not like there's like a person then plus a couple extra pounds. There is a person times 3. You know, your time size, your multiple size. There's no plus size.
Okay. You deserve it.
No, you don't. You don't deserve that shit. If you're fat as fuck, you do not deserve extra space. You deserve a long, happy, healthy life. You just don't want to give it to yourself because you love food more than you love your own fucking life. And you're pissed at yourself. Deep down, this motherfucker hates himself. He hates himself. He hates what he's done to himself. He's pissed at himself, but he's going to let that leach out at the world because he's too fucking weak to change.
That is your space. You're paying for it. You're breathing that air.
You're not paying for it. You're not paying for it. You are not paying for space. Like, so if you get onto a fucking airplane, you think you're using your space and then somebody else's space that they paid for. It's other people paid for it. Other people are paying for your disproportionate usage of healthcare resources and healthcare expenditures. Other people are paying for the increased cost of healthcare insurance because you're fucking gluttony. Other people pay for it. You're not paying for it. Other people are. You're a burden upon society. Other people are paying for the fucking shopping, the fucking motorized scooter you're fucking using and demanding fucking more privilege from, that they're paying for that. So other people that actually would need it if it was not for them being fucking gluttons, you're not paying for shit. You're paying for the extra food you fucking eat, which is also providing extra fucking waste to the fucking environment. Also increasing the fucking cost of goods and shit like that because your demand on it is so fucking high.
You've paid your taxes to be there. You've whatever.
So you paid your taxes to be there. Should we tax fat people more because they're going to use more healthcare resources? I like this line of thought. We will examine that here shortly. But this is fucking privilege. Privilege.
Paid your dues. Especially if you're somewhere buying something for their shop, you deserve to be there just as much as any skinny people.
You deserve to be there, but nobody needs to get the fuck out of your way. The aisles don't need to be bigger for you. If you don't like it, don't fucking go. I mean, if it's a restaurant, you should probably stay the fuck home anyway. You could miss a couple fucking meals. So that's the bullshit. I mean, I literally wanted to do a full hour of fruitful conversation about that because I can tell you this right now. That is what our society fucking looks like right now. That is literally what our fucking society looks like. I mean, look just as a fucking, to be real, let's fucking do this shit one more time. Let's take a look at the fucking comments section in this. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, babe. I love this. Amen. Of course you're going to love it. You're fat as fuck too. I mean, what the fuck? True. How is it true? I've been struggling so much with this lately. Thank you for this loving reminder, Sean. Struggling with what? With your gluttony? With you eating yourself into a fucking state of ill health and then demanding that fucking society fucking hold your goddamn hand and tell you you're awesome and that it's society's fault, not you, for fucking not being able to say no to ho-hos. What? You stand your ground, honey. He's in a motorized scooter because he can't stand his fucking ground. He is actually sitting down using a motorized scooter that somebody that maybe has a prosthetic or has a fucking injury or something like that should fucking be needing because he's fat as fuck. He's not standing at all. Stand your fucking ground. Yes, I'm tired of stores not carrying bigger sizes. Where? Because if you go to most stores, like my wife has a hard time buying clothes. You know why? Because everything is size like 12 to 20. That's the majority of the fucking clothes, size 12 to 20. She does not fit in that shit. She does not fit in that shit. You're not in the way. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He's the size of 3 people. He's in the fucking way. I'm tired of thinking about my weight and what I eat every day and still end up fat. You are not thinking about what you eat every day if you still end up fat. I'm sorry, you're not. You're absolutely not. The tiny boosts. No, the humongous people. The humongous people. It's not there. The boosts aren't tiny. This humongous people. This is what TikTok is. This is literally, and this guy's not that large of a creator. Well, he's a fucking humongous person, a creator, but he doesn't have that big of a following. It's patheticness. This is what a society looks like when it's in decline. That's literally it. It's what a society looks like when it's in decline. Sad. Fucking weakness. Literally fucking weakness. But if he is disabled, even from his own doing, he is protected. He's halfway in the ground already. He is. I mean, absolutely. How big is this dude? From what it looks like to me, the dude's like fucking at least 350, 400 pounds. He looks so unhealthy and like he is lacking personal hygiene. I don't know about the personal hygiene thing, but he definitely looks unhealthy. So the real oppression is shopping for jeans as a squat fiend. That's fucking true. That's another reason why my wife has a hard time finding jeans. Even injured people come limping in rather than just use the scooter. I've never used one, and I've had some serious fucking injuries. It's getting next to impossible to find slim fitting clothing. We've noticed that with my wife. That's for sure. I'm a 2. Let's talk about not being able to find clothing. Exactly, Scarlett. Exactly. I agree. The local Walmart has more plus size than average size clothing. That's because there's more plus size people than average size people. And when I mean plus size, I mean multiple size. Because they're not plus size, it's multiple size. Plus size. If you got fucking 15, 20 extra pounds on you, to be real, those are the people that might be able to say it's genetically hard for me to fucking lose weight. You know what I mean? Like 10 extra pounds, I understand. You're on medication and fucking that slows your metabolism down, and you weigh 10 more. It's hard for you to be satiated on enough calories to lose that last 10 pounds. I fucking get 350 fucking pounds. You're just a fat ass. I mean, speaking of somebody that fucking gluttoned myself to fucking almost 300 pounds, I was a fat ass. My ass was fat. My ass was indeed fat. Hey, Alan, I see it here in Queensland. People on mobility scooters believing they have the right to find right of way on a footpath. I've also seen skinny as fuck in scooters also because they're too lazy. That's fucking sad right there. I've worked in a restaurant. Booths are freaking huge and still can't fit. My thing is, so this gentleman is pissed off because he feels that he should be able to go into a restaurant and fit into any fucking booth. And it's the restaurant's fault for wanting to fit as many people in the restaurant as possible. So not only should he be able to glutton himself in a very privileged fucking fashion to massive, disproportionate societal burden, but companies should make less money than they possibly could to fit his fat ass more comfortably. Like, the fucking privilege is amazing. Like, people, I'm sorry, but obesity is abject privilege. To complain about any of the obese consequences from you gluttoning yourself to a state where you're fucking twice the size of a normal human being, and then complain about the fucking consequences of those fucking actions, is privilege upon privilege. Obesity is privilege. You can afford and have access to enough calories to eat yourself into obesity. That's privilege. Historically, it's privilege. Historically, it's privilege. Somebody tell me how it's not. Somebody tell me how it is not privilege. You need to stop the eating, not just thinking about it. That's exactly it. So glad we don't have motorized scooters in our supermarkets, shops, malls. People who actually need them, like old ladies and disabled, have them and get a part of their coverage by health insurance. That's fucking awesome. Yeah. How do you look this one up on TikTok? This one can be found if you look at fat phobia, like the hashtag fat phobia, or you look for Taylor Swift now because he hashtagged it. Oh, it's just fucking insane. It's crazy how this fat acceptance and obesity epidemic blew up. I remember obese people being a rare thing when I was a kid, and I'm only 30. I will point out that my first ever fat acceptance video was 5 years ago, and I warned people that this was going to be a problem. I said, this is a bad fucking thing to happen because people are fucking weak in our society as a fucking virtue almost, and they are going to choose the easiest path of instantaneous gratification, which is gluttoning themselves with food, and then they don't want to take responsibility for these actions. Here we are. I remember what it was like being 25, being barely able to fit in a booth. Yep. Seeing this just motivates me to push myself harder and do more. The self-pity and entitlement is repellent. It's disgusting. This person is just a fucking pathetic human being. And people are like, oh my God, you're so mean. Reality's mean? Like, that didn't seem, that video did not seem like incredible entitlement and fucking just privilege. Like all of society should, in some reason, fucking bend to this person who is entitled enough and privileged enough to eat themselves to a state of damn near immobility. For real? Really? Just fucking sadness. Obesity is an epidemic. It absolutely is. Obesity is the actual epidemic. That's the thing. Like 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago, almost, if we weren't if everybody was super fucking healthy and a new fucking cold rolled around that was hard on immunocompromised people and hard on elderly people, we would have just been like, hey, let's protect the elderly people. Everybody else is pretty fucking healthy. And if we'll protect this small portion of people. But because everybody is fucking fat as fuck in America, and we knew everybody was fat as fuck in America, they were able to say, hey, this is dangerous for people with immunocompromisations. And the vast majority of people were on some sort of pharmaceutical already. So they're like, oh shit, they're talking about me. The vast majority of people were terrified for themselves, even though there was the conversation of, oh, you do it for society. Motherfuckers were just selfish as fuck. They were worried they were going to get sick. They were worried somebody else was going to get them sick. I was not worried about getting sick at all. I was like, I hope I get it soon. I'll get natural immunity. I'll be over it. I'll fucking get a cold. I'll fucking be over the cold. I'll fucking get natural immunity. That's nature, motherfuckers. Like, but instead we tried to close the fucking world because, and people took it. And people were just like, okay, because people deep down know we're vast majority fat as fuck. We're vast majority sick as fuck. There's a reason why when you look around, everybody looks like they're sick and fucking dying. Like, just walk around fucking Walmart for fucking 15 minutes. Everybody looks sickly. Everybody looks weak. Everybody looks ill. When you see somebody, and this is no shit, this is not me fucking tooting my own horn, but when you see somebody who looks like me, it's a rarity. Especially at my age, holy fuck. At my age, holy fuck, I'm an anomaly. I was the average 51-year-old dude when my dad was 51. Just like fucking 30 years ago. You know, I was what the average 51-year-old dude would look like. I still worked, my dad still worked construction jobs, still wide as fuck, still strong as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, now, 51 years old, fucking, we're burying people that I went to high school with for fucking heart attacks, strokes, fucking all sorts of shit that they could fucking avoid. Diabetes taking people's fucking legs. It's fucking insanity. It's fucking weakness. Society is fat and weak. And we knew society was fat and weak. And we know society was fat and weak because people were like, oh shit, there's a new cold virus out that's bad for fat people and elderly people. We need to close everything. Fucking weak ass pussies. No store have scooters here. I cannot imagine those in stores. They're in every fucking store here, just about. Pathetic. You should see the kids sizes. They have plus size in the kids section now. That's fucking pathetic. That's sadness. I'm on meds that slow my metabolism, yet I was able to lose the 40 pounds I gained on my meds. Not easily, but I didn't make excuses like these people. That's fucking amazing. That's what a fucking hero looks like in our society right now. Because it would be so easy for El Fitty. It would have been so easy for you to just be like, oh, well, it's just the medication. It's what I'm going to do. These people say it's perfectly okay. These people say that I should just love me for me and there's nothing I can do about it. It would have been so easy for you to do that because that's what's pushed by society. That's what's pushed by the people that make your medications. Because then they can put you on another medication for the extra weight you fucking gain. Right? I mean, that's what they want. They want you sickly and fucking addicted or in need of their medications. That's what's fucking wanted. And fucking, I mean, I'm sorry, but if you can't see that, there's a fucking issue. It really is. But great job, El Fitty. Great fucking job. I found jeans at a thrift store this week, slim fitting guys jeans. I dropped a waist size, so it was time for the new pants. Hooray for no morbidity. Yeah, motherfucker. Dropping fucking clothing sizes from No Morbidity. Hell fucking yeah. Jason Holmes, what's up, man? Love your videos. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. The country's fault for allowing the food industry to do this to people. Nah, it's the people's fault too, bro. Some people just fold under the depression as eating in much easier than working out. They should make supersizing illegal. We should hold people accountable for being real ass fucking people and being in charge of their own fucking life. To say it's nobody force feeds people. Nobody force feeds people McDonald's. Nobody does. No, no. Do I think that it's stupid for people not to realize that the food pyramid is designed as a gift for the fucking pharmaceutical industry? No, I think it's stupid. I mean, I think it's very clear that 11 servings of fucking grains and breads and fucking shit like that is probably not the healthiest fucking thing, because since we've started doing that, look what the fuck we're at. However, people should wake the fuck up and be real ass adults and realize, like, hey, something I'm doing has caused me to weigh 100 pounds more than I should fucking weigh. Maybe I need to change something I'm fucking doing and figure it the fuck out. You know, it's easy to blame the government, and I'm not saying they're not a causing factor. However, people have personal responsibility, and I'm a big believer. I saw a mother in those carts and her young son pushing the shopping cart. My 6-year-old was like, "Mom, look at that boy is shopping alone." That's fucking sad. That's fucking sad. If we want more spaces in restaurants, he'd be better be ready to pay more. They want all of us to pay more. They'd rather everybody pay more. They'd rather everybody pay more for airfare too. Actually, they have this fairy tale land that they should be able to demand larger seats in airplanes, and the airlines aren't going to charge more. And they shouldn't be able to charge more. It's so stupid. It's just fucking. It's childish. It's childish entitlement. That's all it is. Yeah, government subsidizing commodity crops is a huge factor. Corn, soy, and everything. We subsidize the sugar industry by $4 billion a year. At close to 200 pounds, I fit in a medium loosely. That's insanity. That's not a medium. That used to be an extra. Fucking 25 years ago, that was an extra large. We don't have scooters in any of our shops here in France. Good for you. Bless you. Thank you very much. At my heaviest, 389, I could walk around the store. Now I'm 343, still losing, and I can walk 10 to 15K steps a day. This dude should be embarrassed for using a scooter. Bam! Great job on the fucking weight loss, too. Fucking keep up the activity. You'll get there. All you have to do is be in some sort of caloric deficit, if I'm not wrong. That's it. That's it. I love Alan's passion. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. What the fuck does this guy live in Italy? Even stores in the USA have aisles like airport runways. That's another thing too. Like, they don't understand. Like, other fucking places. Like, if they think the portion, like, look at the portion sizes in Europe compared to fucking America. Our portion sizes are fucking ginormous. Like, literally ginormous. Amen, my dude. This was so repugnant. Thank you for sharing. I'll give me that extra push at the gym later. Absolutely. Have a great stream. Love your topics. Appreciate you, motherfucker. Thank you. Facts. I literally started to get nauseated when I look at some of these people. It's just disturbing. It's a little crazy right now. I mean, it's fucking sickly. We're weak. I mean, it's weakness. How many people are watching? It only shows 2 on the screen. We got 300 and some people watching right now across all platforms. So on Facebook, it's probably 2 because Facebook hates me. But we have 303 as of this second right now. I refuse to use those scooters. I'll order groceries before I fucking for real. No shit. If we had solved the obesity epidemic, the virus would have been virtually nothing. Yep. And even then, when you exclude the people with instead of, it was virtually nothing. Like, if you only count the people that died of it, it was virtually nothing. Literally virtually nothing. Less than the flu. Literally less than the flu. It's just a matter of playing with the numbers, you know? I was tired all the time as well. I was fat. And then I went swimming every day, rode a bike until I found the energy. Now I'm not the same person. That's awesome. Good job. Good fucking job. Good fucking job. My husband is active duty. It's amazing how many people I've seen get out and quickly become obese. It's because they are used to being active, and then all of a sudden they get out. They don't have the structure, but also that they don't have the same activity level. You know. He's mad at capitalism for selling too many goods, yet demands more expanded sizes. They don't make any sense. They don't make any sense. You know. I was size 48 pants when I first came to you. I'm just about to get into size 36 pants. Brian's a fucking hero. Love this motherfucker. Dude, great fucking job. Great fucking job. I'm hoping it's an extremely small portion of the obese who believe this way. It is not. I'm sorry, it is not. If it was, people would be changing like fucking crazy. Because I got to be real, Janet. It is unhealthy. We know it's unhealthy. The dismissal of it and the sheer ignoring of it shows me that people are not there. They're just not there. It's just getting worse. We are just getting fatter and fatter and fatter. We're getting more and more dependent upon pharma. We are getting weaker and weaker and weaker as a society. We are becoming more dependent upon government because we are getting fatter. You know, it's pretty fucking bad. My husband always gave me a hard time about potatoes, and one day I asked what I was doing, what I was going to do when I got diabetes. I jokingly said, "I can still eat potatoes with no eggs." Oh, that's not good. That's not good. I'm glad you woke up. If I need to pay more because my bag is over 50 pounds, I think fat people should be charged more. I fucking completely agree with that. I think, here's my thing. We should set the average weight, okay? And if you are below the average weight, you just got to suck it the fuck up. But for every 50 pounds, if you're the average weight, say rounded up to the nearest 50 pounds, okay? So 200 pounds is the average American male. That's fucking pathetic. But if you weigh more than 200 pounds, you get an upcharge because you weigh more than 200. If you weigh more than 250, you get another upcharge on top of it. For females, it's 170, which is the average female being 5'3.5" and weighing 170 pounds is just a fucking tragedy. It's a fucking tragedy. It's patheticness. It's ridiculous. The problem is not the size of the chairs and the aisles and the booths and the seats on airplanes. The problem is the size of America. That's the fucking problem. The problem is the fattest fuckness of our country. That's the problem. I don't think he thought I was funny as I did, but I was joking. I was already changing my eating habits. Good, I'm glad, because I wouldn't find I can tell you this. If Crystal would have said that to me and I would have said what you said, she wouldn't have found it funny either. Like, at all. Large portions of the UK are small portions of the US. Absolutely. They absolutely are. Good afternoon, everyone. Sorry I'm late. What's up, Julian? Lacey shrinks. And I know I'm weak, but I'm working on changing that one decision at a time. Your videos have helped me with a lot of my changes, mindset, and realize my goals. That is outstanding. I also suggest that if you are having issues, especially this time of year, you can't get no morbidity. It is our non-stimulant, non-thermogenic-based appetite suppressant. I'm about to share the link right now. It is being sold at tigerfitness.com and ambrosiacollective.com. We are running low on supply. So if you plan on getting some, or even want to get some for people in your family as gifts to help them get control over these holiday seasons, get it now, because we are running short on supply, and then we'll be re-upping hopefully by next month. And I'm not by hope, but we'll be re-upping next month. But I must tell you, very, very realistically, we have plenty of people losing 15 to 20% of their body mass in a state of satiation, satisfaction with their food, not feeling hungry, diminishing their stress. It is helping thousands of people right now. I'm super fucking impressed. 4 patented ingredients at clinically tested human doses. I cannot be fucking happier. It is very fucking awesome. I'm very fucking pleased. Here is, by the way, for those of you that are about to say, well, what are the ingredients? Here's the fucking first 2 ingredients. They're the links to their the patented ingredients in their websites. Here's the second 2. Feel free to check those out. Read all the literature. Do whatever you need to do. I'm confident in giving you the ingredients because they're all patented and tested on humans, and they are shown to be effective and do what they do. That's how they get patented. But also, if you were to try to buy them in portions, like just individually, it would be more expensive by about 50% than what we're selling it for, which is $39.99. $39.99 a month. We have people saving 2, 3, 4, 5 times that on their food bill in a month. So please do check it out. So lost 15 pounds since I came across your content. Still 30 pounds to go, but I'm happy in progress. That's fucking outstanding. Boom. Hell yeah. Love it. Fucking great. Great. Hell yeah. I may have to go back and watch the stream and get started with this one. It's fucking, the dude's pathetic. So fucking. Yes, fighting capitalism by eating on the couch. That's funny. Hated using a scooter when my ankle was rehabbing. All I could think about was someone else needing it more. Then I see fat people wearing the damn things out. No shit. Fucking sadness. Extra body fat really does mess with your head and thought process. It actually does. There's actual, hang on a second. There is. Give me a second. Oops, hang on a second. Hang on a second. There is a thing, and this happens a lot. It happens way more than what people want to fucking admit. But there is a thing called obesity-driven neuroinflammation. Obesity is now a worldwide health issue, far from being limited to weight gain. Obesity in general is associated with low-grade inflammation and with a cluster of disorders collectively known as the metabolic syndrome. When considering obesity and subsequent neuroinflammation, the focus was long set on hypothalamus. Most recently, obesity-driven neuroinflammation has been shown to affect other brain structures such as the hippocampus, cortex, brainstem, and amygdala. Furthermore, obesity has been associated with increased occurrences of central disorders such as depression and impaired cognitive function. We've discussed here the effects of the mechanisms of obesity-driven neuroinflammation with a specific emphasis on extrahypothalamic structures as well as the repercussions of neuroinflammation for some cerebral functions. So just in case people were wondering, obesity has been associated with increased occurrences of central disorders such as depression and impaired cognitive function. That's why they're fucking crazy. Just saying. Just saying. The vid really exposes how many people think that their health is out of their control. It's just strange to me. I agree. There was an airline in Ireland that tried to pay a British pound per human pound. It did not go over well. Eventually, it's going to go over fucking a lot more. You watch. Just finally got to order some No Morbidity. Every time I've tried, it's been sold out. Hell yeah! Let me know how it goes. Keep checking in. We're probably going to do a video. Maybe even, I don't know. Maybe even tomorrow or Thursday morning. Probably Thursday, maybe even Thursday morning about No Morbidity and how to use it and people's success on it and stuff like that. So maybe we'll do that. We'll see. But I have a waistline of 34 and a neck of 16.5. Waistline of 34, that depends on if it's your waist, if it's your actual waist measurement, or if that's your pants measurement. If it's your waist measurement, and you're a male, you're pretty good. It's normally 40 and depending on your height. Neck is 16.5 now. Most, like something like 95% of all people with sleep apnea have neck measurements above 17 inches, just so you know. So, let's see. I was around 170 when I found out, and not anymore. Hell yeah! Get at it. Been watching you since 2019. Lost 15 pounds and kept it off. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. You got to be about it. Great idea for holiday gift. I disagree. UK is getting as fat as USA. Hold our beer, bitch. Watch. I'm telling you. America's going to fucking, they're going to try to keep getting fatter. How long does it take to kick in? It normally takes it takes me when I go off for a month every 6 months, and I go off for a month just every 6 months just to make sure my habits are good, right? But when I go back on, it normally takes 3 days before all of a sudden my hunger just kind of disappears. Now I do notice a little bit better sleep, like almost immediately when I take it. Like I'm going to take it here in a little bit. I got to take my second half of Ember shortly. I'll take my second half of Ember now. And then I'm going to take No Morbidity here in a little while. So awesome to see so many wins in the chat. I fucking love it. I love you motherfuckers. Show the fuck up. And if you fucking hate me, if you're in the fucking audience and you fucking hate me, you know you're going to fucking hear my voice. The next time you go up a flight of stairs and you get winded, you're going to hear me say that a flight of stairs is whipping your fucking ass. You'll hear it. Here's the, by the way, just in case you guys missed it, here is the links to Thinogen and ashwagandha. Here's the links to, that's Thinogen and then ashwagandha again. And then the links to Slim Luna. And I think it was up there. Here we go. Here's the links to Slim Luna and Garcitrin. Okay, good. Good. I just ordered No Morbidity for myself. I can't wait to get it. Hell yeah, motherfucker. Hell yeah. King Locks 24. Let me know how it goes. Like I said, we're going to be doing a live about that probably sometime this week. This is awesome. It cut my grocery bill way down. Like legit, I spend the money. Now I spend the money on quality proteins. That's what you do. And when your grocery bill goes down, have it go down enough to pay for the minimum morbidity. I think that's just smart thinking. But then anything extra, just increase the quality of your meats and quality of your food. Hell yeah. Fucking great. I've been on No Morbidity for about a week. And one day I was super stressed and wanted to binge and felt satisfied with just one treat. I just couldn't binge my usual. That's fucking great. Make sure you're hydrating. The more you hydrate, I'm telling you, focus on your hydration when you got No Morbidity. There should always be a water bottle like within reach. Always have a water bottle within reach. Always. Shikatari noodles are a lifesaver. Literally can make Asian dishes from little to no calories. That's awesome. Alan, I got a discount for 6-pack of ambrosia. Something to think about. Down another 3 pounds, 7 since last week. Boom. Fuck yeah. Great goddamn job. And I do believe they are running a 50% special if you go to the website right now, by the way. I think that they were running one and it's a cross website. And since we are now on our third reload, we get included in that stuff. Whereas before they didn't run specials when we were locked. But now, since we've been going for a little while, the discounts actually count. So I do believe they're running a 15% code that you can get someplace. So how long does it take to work? I'm a week in and feel like I'm more hungry. Are you hydrating? Because when people say this, I gotta wonder because there's not anything in it that will make you more hungry. It's just not. So a week, you should be feeling something. So I'm sorry if it's not working for you. I really am. But that's the only other person that has actually said that was an actual troll that had never purchased it because in the DMs they sent me, they couldn't send me their fucking their order number even when I offered to fucking refund. So, but by the way, I'm not going to refund. That's insanity to me. Because it is literally clinically proven. The only reason why I offered it was because I knew it was a troll and they couldn't come up with it. So, what's up, Big Spoon Bear? How are you doing? Hi from Mexico. Never miss a live. I always say that Mexico is now on its way to obesity pandemic. Everywhere is. Give it time. I've noticed I couldn't eat my normal portions and got fuller quicker at first. That's outstanding. Switching to YouTube. Thanks, Alan. No problem, Joe Jacobs. Thank you very much. I felt the effects of nobody within 1 day myself. Boom. That's awesome. Love it. Abraham, yes, I love them. The noodles, I'm good with other stuff. I love No Morbidity. It's so nice to have an effective appetite suppressant without stimulants. I feel like I'm in control. Outstanding. Hell yeah, I love it. I fucking love it. You people are fucking great. No shit. I'm so happy that there are so many people posting so many wins. My depression and brain fog has greatly improved for sure. That's outstanding. I was watching an older live and heard you say to Megan Ann, I am the voice in people's head now. I laughed so hard because I have definitely heard your voice in my head. I fucking love it. I love it. I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder while being obese. It has all gone away now that I have lost 50 pounds. Wow. That's fucking amazing. Proof obesity. The inflammation absolutely causes brain fog. Absolutely. Any advice for working out on a concussion? Can't do my exercises for the next week due to a car crash yesterday. My advice for working on a concussion is don't. Absolutely do not. I mean, if you're, that is my suggestion, is to take the week until your doctor clears you. And absolutely, that is my suggestion, is don't. Do exactly what your doctor told you to do. If your doctor told you to do any type of activity, do that activity. All right. I don't have big faith in the pharmaceutical industry or anything like that. But if you have a concussion, you should be listening to the people. Like, you should definitely not be asking this question to some fucking dude on fucking online. This, like, you have an actual injury. This is like when people are like, I fucking felt a pop in my back. What should I do? You should go to the fucking doctor right goddamn now. The level of self-abandonment you have to reach to arrive at the level of scooter riding when you shop is astronomical. I agree. Do you also sometimes go off berberine? Yes. I normally take like a month every so often just to go off everything. Not for any other reason than I just want to make sure, I want to test out my habits and see how they're doing. Like and if I'm sick, I really just focus on vitamin D, which my vitamin D is over there. Vitamin D and like micronutrients. But like, I wanted to be able to eat a little bit, so I went off like this past week. I wasn't feeling good, so I went off Ember, and I was off No Morbidity and berberine, because I wanted to be able to make sure I ate, because I didn't have an appetite to begin with, and when I'm sick, I want to make sure I'm eating enough calories to get healthier. It's the food. It is the food, people. It's the food. Get there faster. My husband's niece posted something about haze, so this message is still growing. It's fucking sadness. Sad. I remember 5 years ago wearing 52-inch pants and a 6L shirt, feeling much better now, 34 inches. That's fucking great. God damn. Great motherfucking job. You're a fucking hero. That's a win right there, people. That's a fucking win. Hell yeah. No Morbidity was a bit more pricey for me to get in Australia, $1 and shipping, but the fact that I haven't binged for 2 months and have lost 15 pounds down to a healthy BMI has been priceless. That's amazing. That's awesome. That's so fucking good. I'm like so fucking happy for you. That's the reason why I like it. It fucking stops me from binging, for the most part. Like, I haven't binged like a year and 9 months. It's been amazing. But fucking Stevie, that's fucking awesome. I'm so happy to hear that. You have no idea. My friends that are morbidly obese don't believe me that their food bill will go down if they start eating properly. Fuck yeah, it goes way down. I want to try No Morbidity and Mental Jewels. Get at it. Go to it. Here's the fucking website. You can fucking head on over there right now, and you can get both of those at either Tiger Fitness and or at ambrosiacollective.com. Right there. Boom, boom, boom. What do you think about the chicken and broccoli diet? I think it's very restrictive. You should be able to eat a lot more than just chicken and broccoli in your diet. So, not looking for a refund is probably hiding. Oh, I didn't think you were. I do suggest an ounce of fluid per pound of body mass. So I might be the only one that I have a little surplus phase. When I get a little heavier, 2 pounds cardio becomes a lot harder. I can't imagine being 200 pounds. Anyway, if anyone wants to see the progression on No Morbidity for the first time, you can see it on my daily updates on Twitter. Legit started working in 3 to 4 days. Boom. Awesome fucking job. Awesome. That's fucking outstanding. Thank you so fucking much. Anyway, it worked within 2 days for me. Stay hydrated, away from sugar, and take it after first meal if it's not working. Outstanding. That's awesome. You people are fucking fabulous. Like I said, we're probably going to do a live about No Morbidity here coming up sometime this week. I love you, Alan, and all the chats, but as a thin, No Morbidity is not for me, but I believe it could help my oldest. Absolutely. That's the thing. Like, I don't think that it's for everybody. And to be real, I don't want everybody to think that they should be on it forever. I probably will be on it forever. It's my fucking product, right? It's mine and my wife's product, but I will probably be on it forever, and it gives me security about my binge eating disorder. But like, we want people to use this to build healthier habits, like to work on their habits, so then they can fucking live a happy, healthy life without it. So, sorry if this is a dumb question, but when trying to meet calories, macros, goals, and you are full but under calories, should you still try to meet the goal or try to just listen to your body and be full? Honestly, a macro goal and a calorie goal should be viewed as a range. I think it's a good policy if you're not on some sort of appetite suppressant to don't eat when you're not hungry. As long as you're focusing, if I was you, and I would focus as much on protein and healthy fats as humanly possible, Maddie. But that's a great question. I just think that like there's no magic to say if your goal is like 1,700 calories and 100 grams of protein. There's no magic to that number because oftentimes, even when you're counting calories, those are just guesstimates. They can be off by up to like 30% up or down, depending on like the actual quality of the food. Like 2 4-ounce chicken breasts can be very different in calories, fat makeup, protein makeup, hydration levels, those sorts of things. Nomo certainly seemed to work well the first bottle, but the second fat is melting off. That's awesome. 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 So fucking happy to hear. So fucking happy to hear. Sometimes for people, I guess it takes a little longer. I don't know. I love it so much that I keep telling everybody that they need to get it. I'm so glad I found your content. You have helped me so much. I'm trying to get more water in. Outstanding, Elora. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Anybody have any other questions? I appreciate all you guys talking positive about no morbidity. But I really like. I want to be able to answer some questions you have. So let's get there. I've been wanting to use Ember for a while. Now I use it to pre-workout. That's what I use it for too, pre-workout. But, should dairy be avoided when bulking? I'm not a big believer in bulking. So I frankly don't think you should bulk. I think you should just work out consistently instead of bulking. Maybe put yourself into a slight caloric excess, maybe 100, 200 calories a day. Maybe just increase it by a half portion of protein, or if it's just like a temporary bulk, if you don't want to actually gain the weight if you don't want to gain the weight on a permanent level, if you want to just like temporarily increase your caloric expenditure, just drink a shake or something like that instead of drinking water. Add some protein whey, which is food, to some water, and then that way you're not increasing your food volume. And then when you're done and you want to just all of a sudden reduce those calories back out, you don't have to change your food volume back down and get used to smaller food volume after getting used to higher food volume. You can just change the drink back to water. I don't. If I got to be real, if you are asking this question, you shouldn't be bulking. You don't know enough about fitness to be bulking, so you're probably just going to end up fat. So, thoughts on seed probiotic? I don't know enough about the actual seed probiotics, but I do take a probiotic every single day for good gut health. I agree. Don't bulk. Pete, you're here. Good for you. Do you take creatine, and can you describe how it affects your workouts? If so, creatine helps with increased ATP in your muscles. I think it gives you a little bit better recovery in between sets. It does also give you like a nice volumization, a good pump. It's a performance enhancing supplement. It just absolutely is. I take it every day. I take Mark sells a great version called Creapure. How much vitamin D should you take if you live in a rainy climate for 10 months of the year? You should take at least 5,000 to 10,000 IUs a day. And almost everybody should take 5,000 to 10,000 IUs a day. I take I just upped mine to 20. And I live in Florida. So, but talk to your doctor. Thank you for the videos. These past 2.5 years have frankly been difficult, and your videos have helped me through it. SL, thank you very much. Alan, do you count water in broth soup towards your hydration ounces, or focus on the water exclusively? All hydration, all fluid. Sorry, guys, got to take this call. Catch you on the replay. Absolutely. Later. And you know what? I'll tell you what. I think that's a good stopping point for me too. We're at 59 minutes. I was live a little earlier. I might go live a little later. I don't know. I'm going to do all sorts of shit. But I hope everybody has a great motherfucking day. I'll be posting up the video topic for what we're going to do tomorrow at 1 p.m. I'm going to answer these two other ones. So real quick. I don't get it. What's the problem with bulking? Is it bad for your health? If it ends you up fat, yes. So it's bad for your health if you end up fat. And if you are wondering about I just don't understand why you think you need to bulk. So what do you think you're going to get out of it? You're not going to gain any fucking like huge amounts of muscle, that's not really a real thing. Like don't get me wrong. Like you're worried about if you should have dairy when you're bulking. You don't know enough about nutrition to bulk, so you just don't. How do you feel about people using injectables such as Ozempic? It's just, I view it the same way as I view bariatric surgery. Some people are going to need it, but Ozempic, like Wegovy, it's all semaglutide derived, and there is literally a black box warning on semaglutide for tumors, massive side effects. I think that it's massively expensive. I personally believe that no morbidity beats it in results without the dangers of side effects. That's what I think about it. So, what do I think about what do you think about Bay? You mean Beatrice? Beatrice is not really a weight loss channel. She's not even trying. She's more body positive than anything, and she literally started a weight loss channel to try to get YouTube famous. So I'm not a big fan. I'm really not. So. But I don't really watch her content either. Like once I realized she was just kind of making content to try to get sponsorships and quit her day job and become a YouTuber, I stopped paying attention to her, because it's not about the actual helping of her crowd or tracking her journey or anything like that. It's about her being disingenuous and making money, in my opinion, of course. So I noticed with no morbidity, Ember, and hydration, I can't get more than 1,200 calories. Should I reduce the supplements of 5'4", female 233, 1,200 calories? I think if you focused more on the nutritional density of the food, maybe switched instead of, I think that would be better. I don't necessarily think you should be taking in less food or less of the supplements if you're in a state of managed hunger. I do think that if you're going to pull back on anything, you can pull back on Ember, because it's caffeine derived, and if you're 233 pounds at 5'4", you can just pull back on cut the dose in half, or just do it every other day and see if that helps you ingest a little bit more. But I got to be real, as long as you're 5'4" female, you're probably going to end up somewhere around 130 pounds. I think is probably the goal. 1,200 to 1,400 calories to 1,200 to 1,500 calories is kind of going to be your range anyway. So. If you're not powerlifting or bodybuilding, then don't bulk. And if you do no more than 200 calories above maintenance, that's absolutely very good. I tell you what, go watch Savar. Subscribe to his channel. He talks about a lot of lifting and everything like that. Outstanding fucking content. So go follow him if you have questions like that. That's all fucking standing. Most people end up perma bulking. Exactly. Don't be that guy, gal. Master your current frame and make strides for knowledge. Act it exactly. Great fuck. Also, Rick Slick, great fucking advice too. Thank you, two gentlemen. I appreciate you. And got it. Thank you. You're very much. Very, 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 very appreciative. All right, guys. I am going to let everybody go. I hope everybody has a great motherfucking day. God damn.